Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. I'm Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Warner, New Hampshire. You can find me online at chatandcraftwithlorraine.com. I've been going live usually on Sunday night or Monday night, but I keep having grandson invitations and grandson plans that make that difficult. So I've just been invited to go meet them for a fun afternoon, and tomorrow after school, I'm picking them up. So I just gotta get some Orson time in. So I'm popping on right now, and I wanted to show you the Rustic Countdown. Is that the name of it? Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. This is a Stampin' Up! All-inclusive kit that you can get. Now, the tricky thing is kits are not in our catalog. You have to go to my online store and then click on either Shop Products or a menu on the left-hand side, and you'll see kits listed there. And you click on that, and then you can find kits. Some kits involve stamping, some kits don't have any stamping. I'm not even sure what's involved in this kit. I thought we'd open it up and look at it together, and I have some different ideas for what we can do with it. The kits are a great gift. This is $19, and like I said, it's all inclusive. I think there's some kits that run from $12 up to about $24. So be sure to check those out every so often. All right, I'm going to switch my camera so I can show you what comes in this kit. All right, the first thing that comes in it is a package of clothespins, because the way this kit is designed, you would hang all of these little envelopes up, I guess, and it would be a countdown to Christmas or an advent calendar. Oh, here's a picture of it. This is the way it is designed. Ooh, big glare. How do I get that glare off of there? There you go. This is what it looks like. Oh, and please don't forget to say hello and comment, and I'll pick some winners to send, or I'll pick a winner to send a little something to in a couple of days. I love to know who's watching, and I love to know that I'm not just talking to myself. So you'll always find the instructions on the back of this piece of cardboard. So you open it up and you think, oh, there's no instructions. You have to flip it over to see the instructions. Also, you can type the name of the kit into YouTube and usually find somebody making the kit and a little better instructions than these pictures here, because they like to do them without any words so that all languages can have them. So let's see what we have. We have some red and some brown twine, I think. Let's see. Yes, that looks like cherry cobbler, and that looks like maybe crumb cake. It will tell me the colors on the back. Cherry cobbler, crumb cake, mossy meadow, old olive, and brushed gold. Comes with dimensionals. These are the little envelope tags. So I'm not sure exactly what would fit in there, but here's a wrapper of a candy I've already eaten. Okay, so a Ghirardelli chocolate could fit in there. I'm sure a gift card could fit in there. I'm sure a note that says an extra bedtime story or hot chocolate with marshmallows could fit in there if you wanted to do an advent calendar kind of thing. So there are 25 of these, I believe. There's some beautiful red sequins. And then these are the numbers that go on the different tags. So these are circles, these are rectangles, these numbers are on gold, and then there's let's see, all kinds of die cuts. Leaves, let's take a few of these out. A ribbon, that's a really pretty red bow. A poinsettia, some holly leaves. I think these are mats for numbers. These are your glue dots. They can be frustrating to work with. Some people prefer to use regular glue or other adhesive. Here's a leaf. And then more of the same. So let's make one the way it was intended, and then I'll tell you some of my other ideas. So you can see here that the numbers 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, and 25 are made that way. These numbers are made with those materials. These numbers are made with slightly different material. I don't know where that little piece is. I'm going to have to find that. And then, oh, they all have that piece. Let's see what that is. That's the little loop that's going to hang. Or is it the clothespin? That might be the clothespin. Yeah, that's the clothespin. Okay. Yeah. So let's make number 1. So I'm going to fold all of these back, and we're going to try to figure out these directions. So the first thing it says is 3 dots are going to go on this. So I will use these dots just to show you. I pick them right up with my scissors. I try to get underneath them. And then I use my fingernail to peel the paper off. And I see we're going to adhere this to a green, a lighter green. So the mossy meadow and the old olive wreaths get adhered together. And I'm offsetting the branches a little bit. Okay. And then there's the bow. And I believe it is showing you curling the bow just a little bit to give it a little depth. And that goes on with half a dimensional. I don't think I've ever seen instructions for half a dimensional before, but there's always a first. So I'm going to put that right on there. Okay, and that goes on there, but first I'm going to find number 1. Here's number 1. Okay. And that goes on with dimensionals. So I'm just looking at the little pictures right here. Okay, now this on that. And now I need 6 red dots around the wreath. Those are going to be like my holly berries. This is really cute. Now this could also go on the front of a card without, if you didn't put the number on, but or covered that with a sentiment or something else. So I'm going to put 1. I may do only 5 because I like odd numbers. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to leave it just like that. Then I pick an envelope. And I'm going to fold over the envelope. I see. I need a clothespin. This is pretty easy to follow. I can see these working up pretty quickly. I'm going to use a regular glue dot on this, just because I don't have to mess with the wrapper. 1, 2. And then that would go. Oh, I need to get that number. Well, I maybe could have gotten the numbers centered a little better. And that would go like that. And it would hang on the string. And the string is going to go under here and then get clipped on like that. So that's really quite pretty. So there's 25 of these. I don't think I could come up with 25 non-candy things to put in here. And I think my daughter would kill me if I sent 25 pieces of candy for Christmas. So I was thinking maybe 10 days of a countdown with 10 treats. So numbers 10 to 1, and they could start it, like I said, 10 days before Christmas. And I was also thinking, so that could be done for more than one child because you have 25 of these. So you could do 2 10s and a 5. You could vary that any way you wanted. I was also thinking you could perhaps cover this up with a letter like M and spell Merry Christmas and have, where's my picture? Have a beautiful banner hanging from your mantle or a window or someplace that says Merry Christmas. So I was going to look quickly with these dies. These are, what are these called? Playful alphabet dies, something like that. See if these, yeah, I could fit an M on that. I would need to either color that in or cover that with a little something, but let's see about cutting one of these. I have a little thing right here. All right, so I'm going to come over to my cut and emboss machine. I should use an adhesive sheet on the back, and I would do that if I was doing it for real right now, but I just want to give you an idea. So let's take a look at this. So that would be really cute on that. And what would we do to cover that up? We could just punch a circle. Let's see what size that circle is. Nope, it's not that size. Maybe it's 1.5. And there's a lot of, I have a lot of DSP that on the back has that kind of a pattern. Let's come over here and try to find some. I know there's a Christmas paper I have that has that on the back. I cannot find that at the moment, but I'm going to punch a 1-inch circle from this. This is from the Earth and Textures bundle, I think. What's this paper called? It is called Earth and Elegance. This is from Earth and Elegance. That's the 1.5-inch circle. That's a little small. Let's see my 1 3/4. So I could, instead of putting that down, punch a different circle. And this is, I bought 2 of these kits because I saw so many possibilities with them. I am definitely going to make a Merry Christmas couple of banners for sure. I think this would be so cute and something you could use all the time, something you could gift to somebody. So if I put that on before I put the bow on, I could make it fit on that circle a little bit better. Now I have sticky fingers, but here's what you can do for one thing. Wouldn't that be cute? Merry Christmas all the way through. That would be great. Let's do one that might be able to go on the front of a card. So I just so happen to have a Mossy Meadow card base here and a complete mess as well. And let's see what size this is. This is 5 1/4, and we'll make it by 4. So I could have a mat. And then I'm going to look at how they put this flower together. Oh, it's pretty easy. They put it together like this. Okay, I think I would run this through an embossing folder and maybe use a different stamp that I have to write a Merry Christmas or to put a sentiment on it. But how pretty would that be? If you ran it through the Merry Melody embossing folder, if you're not going to use these envelopes, you can cut one of these apart or just even, I don't want to cut these yet till I make a complete plan, but if you had that, and then that, I can't get that on there quite right, and then had a sentiment right there or a little red ribbon around that, that would be beautiful. There's two other things. So the holly gets these little berries on them. This might look better on old olive rather than garden green, but you could do something like that with a bow. And this leaf gets a bow tied on it and then some gems as red berries. So you could see, you could turn these into a lot of cards really quickly. So if you're looking for something to do, take a look at this Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. It is a lot of possibility in it. I am definitely going to make a Merry Christmas banner out of it like this. And I may also do numbers 1 through 10. Let me put the bow back on there if I can. Numbers 1 through 10 for my grandson, and they can do a 10-day countdown to Christmas. I think a 25-day countdown would be hard for me to fill all of those things. So I just wanted to show you that quickly before I ran off to go spend the afternoon with my grandson and before tomorrow. So I won't be live tonight or tomorrow night, but I will try to go live a different night this week. And maybe I'll have some finished stuff with this kit to show you as well as something else. Hey, Joanne, thanks for catching a little bit. I just jumped on real quick to show this kit. I think you would love it for making different cards or a banner or a gift. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye.